what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I had something fall over right as I started, so perfect timing. There we go. And we're all set. Happy Tuesday. Happy Great Burning Day. I think today is going to be really exciting. You can see we have maintenance starting in hopefully less than 30 minutes. And I really hope it's going to be shorter today because I want to stream until after maintenance for a little surprise. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave it as a surprise because it should be fun. Darkest Night wants to burn 1 million DEC, and he wants to do it as soon as the thing goes live. So he's texting me. We're in contact as soon as maintenance is done. Thank you. As soon as maintenance is done, he's going to come on and we're going to burn a bunch and we're going to have some fun. And we're going to see because he's going for the leaderboard and I want to support him. So I think it'll be really, really exciting. If you can't tell, yesterday and still today, my voice is a little meh. I've been somewhat under the weather. I think it's just all this back and forth craziness. But hopefully, I'll have a chance to rest today, even though I got the evening stream with Splinterlands TV. So I didn't want to cancel today. I should have slept in, but I love you guys too much. We have too much fun here, and I'm super excited for the great burning. And I appreciate all the people who participated in the great Heatsmith burning of 2023 yesterday. I just was not up to it yesterday. I forgot to post a video, but we do want to do this again with Lava Launcher for Thursday's live stream. So if you're interested, you can send lava launchers. We picked it at the end of yesterday's stream. Send it to the Aftersound YT account, and every 1 BCX, so we'll keep it easy. Every 1 BCX gets you a raffle entry. We're going to burn all of them. The reason we picked an epic card this time, we still did a random drawing, but the reason we picked an epic card is because it's much closer to its burn values. Hopefully we get a lot more DEC out of that too. But yes. And Alex, I see you here. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm going to send you back what you had sent me. Just give me a minute. I'm just getting everything kind of started for the day here. So cheers. Let's jump into the comments. Or into the chat, more specifically. Good morning, Andrew Johnson. Good to see you here. Andrew, Battle Beast, good morning. Matthew Young, what's up, everyone? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I did the, super energetic music because it's, going to be exciting, but I think I just need to go with the chill stuff. So we're gonna switch it out because it's like giving me a headache. So hopefully nobody has a problem with this music, even though I know some people have voiced that it gets too repetitive. But since Darkest Night will hopefully be on later, this is his tracks. Matthew Young, good morning. Mrs. Crypto Panda, so good to have you here. Hello. Gregory Levenfield, Wibblewee. Justin's in the house. Justin, how are you, man? How are things going in the guild for you? BB Omega, happy Tuesday to you as well, my friend. Long time. Gathering the Magic, good morning. Alex wants to burn it all to the ground. We got Willa D in the house. Hardy Stonefish is here. Make sure it's the YT one because the other one won't work. Yes. No, I don't want it back. I don't want anything back. Burn it. No, I don't want to do that. I will send it to you. Sorry, guys. If I have to go off camera to blow my nose, I apologize. I'm just going to give you a heads up on that. Low music. All right. Let's turn the music on a little bit. Yeah, see, that music was just too intense. Icy Flow. What's going on, man? Play some Nirvana. I think then my stream would get monetized by Nirvana. Does the burn start right after maintenance? I believe so. So my understanding is that once the update is done, we go live and we're set. We can actually probably confirm that. Let's go here. Splinterlands. Why does this always switch away from dark mode? Schedules begin during the schedule maintenance window. Okay. So yeah, I believe we should be able to do it right after maintenance is done. Should be great. And you're starting to see that DEC's ticking up a little bit. We haven't quite hit 820 Splintoshis yet, but we're above 810. So that's pretty cool. All right, give me 1 second, guys. This is probably going to be common throughout, but And we're back. I just want to be blowing my nose off. All right. Hopefully, not contagious digitally. All right, Alex Brown, no, burn it all. All right, fine. I'm gonna burn it all and send you the DEC back. Icy Flow saying, I spent all my DEC on 25 Zerial. Need to sell a few to have DEC to burn. Level Up Life, what's going on, man? Level Up Life, did you put in a new proposal? Or sorry, I saw that your proposal didn't go through. I like the idea behind it. There was a lot of pushback, and I think Aggie was trying to hint at another potential solution. So I don't know. Let's see if there's a new proposal or pre-proposal. Come on, game. Implement a max base production limit. Oh, this is from Matt. Yes, let's go. We've been waiting for all this stuff. Hey, where's the Rift Watchers for DEC? That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. Okay. So Level Up Life. I still think what you proposed has a lot of merit. I would like to see a channel in which it's people who are highly invested into the game. I think Aggie's solution of making it a completely separate channel rather than like Mav channel or like Mav 2.0, if you want to call it that. I don't know. So that's kind of where my head's at about it. Iceflow, Aaron Kennedy, what's up? Hope everyone had a great long weekend in the US. Aaron, I haven't talked to you in a minute, man. How are you? And yes, I had a good weekend. I was a little under the weather and traveling, but it is good to see you here. I hope you had a good weekend as well. Aaron Kennedy with 200 DEC sitting, waiting for something to burn. All right, so let's jump into this proposal and see what's up. All right, so this proposal, if approved, would implement a maximum limit of 100K base production on a single land plot in land phase 1.5. Please note that this maximum limit will be on the base production only before the application. Okay, so he kind of talked about this and will not apply to Rooney. 100K was chosen because of the maximum base production for any single card, max level alpha gold foil legendary, making it the lowest limit possible without preventing your cards from reaching. Okay, this means that the maximum possible total production for a single land plot. I mean, it just makes those alpha gold foil legendaries even that much more valuable. And it also, this is an anti-whale move if you think about it, because a whale could throw 5 alpha gold foil legendaries on 500K production with a Rooney, with a legendary title, with a legendary totem. So it's kind of limiting that. And so I don't know, for all the people who scream that they only do things for whales, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just wanting to point this out. 110 base production from worker cards, plus an additional 10% base from gold foil Rooney, for a total of... All right. Then we apply the following. This gives us a total boost of 450%. All right, hold on. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom here. For the few players who would actually be able to even hit this limit, I urge you to consider 2 things. First, the amount of production generated by all cards in the game will remain the same, and older gold foil cards will still be absolute best and most efficient way to generate. Dude, okay, so what's interesting here... Well, I don't know what this is going to do to like alpha gold foil tournaments and phrase. Even if someone has 100 cards with 1K production each for a total of 100K production, they would still need 20. Yep, okay. Second, I know that those of you with large collections of older cards are here for the long term, and as far as long-term value of those cards goes, the overall success of land expansion is vital, as that is the primary utility driver for those cards. The more players who participate in the land expansion, the more fun and competitive it will be overall. Okay, so he's trying to appeal to their utilitarian nature. Take 1 step back for 2 steps forward. I should note that had I thought this through more ahead of time, I would have definitely added in the max production limit to the initial white paper, and we wouldn't even be discussing it here. As it stands, however, I felt we did not want to make this type of significant change to the published white paper without the support of the community, and I hope the community will support what I feel is an essential change. Finally, please note that the proposal applies only to 1.5, and that future phases may or may not contain production limits. Awesome. Matt, you have my vote. I really don't want to fight about this. I think it's a thoughtful thing that he's doing. Oh, well, this is not my main account, but it's okay. Sorry for those who delegate to Aftersound YT. I just voted on our behalf. There's not much SPS. So, what do you guys think? Give me some feedback. I know I just went and did my overall thoughts. What are you gonna do with all those cereals, Icy Flow? Icy Flow. Oh, Level Up Life's gonna burn 1 million. Amazing. All right, so the number of people who are gonna burn 1 million continues to grow. I think there's at least 4 or 5 people that I know, which in the grand scheme of things is not much. If we want to burn, I think my goal was like 300 million, or my guess. But oh shoot, Level Up Life! Thank you for being a member. I got something special for you. Let's see if I can find it. It should still be here.
Bang!
51. Oh! I cannot get enough of myself looking completely stupid. So thank you for that. But Level Up Life, I appreciate you, man. I think you are an essential part of the community. And I respect you. Appreciate your support, my friend. It makes plots so much more valuable, or else land would be much more empty. Jedi Skynight is here, still lurking. Let's go. Yeah, so somebody clipped that and sent it to me with like a little thing there, and they're like, "Oh, you should use this whenever you have something to celebrate." So I was like, "Well, it's perfect for new members." So thank you for that. All right, guys, can I share something with you? And I can't share. Oh gosh, you know what? Never mind. Because I'm gonna get in trouble. All I want to say, because I know Weirdbeard watches these, and I respect Weirdbeard, and I would never do anything to break the trust that the team has to allow me to sit in on the meetings. But I want to be able to tell you guys that there are some really cool ideas for land, even 1.5, that are in the mix right now, or being developed. Stuff that I had no concept of, and then when I heard it being talked about just in kind of like a development phase, I was just like, oh shoot. Everybody, like, when people hear about this, they're gonna flip out about land, because it's gonna be something that will make it just, I don't know, that much more fun, is all I can say. So like, I'm excited about land. Obviously the team's trying to get it out by the end of the month. I don't know with the planning and stuff where the new timelines of things will be, but when it comes to land, yes, I'm super excited for 1.5. And the reason I say I'm super excited for 1.5, obviously I'm excited for Beyond, but it seems like the scope for land phase 2 is like super high, and just getting 1.5 off the ground is going to take a while. So I've like set my expectations, my internal personal expectations for 2.0 to be like not even early 2024, maybe like mid 2024. And I think what the team is going to do is hopefully iterate on land 1.5, and not necessarily make like a 1.6, 1.7, but maybe do cool things with like the Secret of Pretoria to keep us all interested and engaged. So, but yes, I am really excited for 1.5, and I cannot wait until it goes live. But still, so much until then. I mean, you think about the next couple of months, it's exciting. I mean, or even the next month, if they can hit everything. GLG, well, actually, they said GLG is more like July now, or late June, July. Tower defense, we haven't heard much from that, so I'm not sure what the deal is. But we'll just say over the next 8 weeks between now and the end of July. I think we get some really cool stuff. Also, I still want to do this tournament series. I'm going to scale it down a little bit, but here's what my game plan is. And let me get a calendar up here so I can have all the dates. I initially wanted to do all 4 weekends, all 4 Sundays in June, and then all 5 Sundays in July, so that we'd have like an 8-week plus a final Champions Week thing. But I won't be able to stream this Sunday. If I do, it's going to be super early, but I'm going to run tournaments anyway. and I want to test out the battle helper. So anybody who has played in a tournament that has banned the Xbot battle helper, please let me know if that's been effective, because I want to test it out. I talked to Siler, he said it should run, but I haven't run it yet. So I'm gonna do it this Friday. Sorry, not this Friday, this Sunday, and hopefully we'll be able to. You guys will be able to participate. Hopefully I'll be able to jump into a live stream just for a little bit, and then we can test it out, and then start the summer series, the Inferno Gauntlet or whatever. I'm trying to like come up with cool names. I got to go to ChatGPT to see what fun ideas we can get for this series and have it be called. But for those that usually join on the Sunday mornings, that is what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun tournaments and hopefully make the summer go by that much more quickly and that much more entertainingly. So I hope you'll participate. I'm burning over one. Oh, see, another million DEC burner. Yvonne, let's go. The whales are coming out. The whales are coming out. Let's go. I'm excited. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, and we're back. And yes, for those who might have joined late, I'm still not 100%, so I don't want to be blowing my nose on stream. That's why I disappear for a couple seconds at a time. Save your ears and your eyes. All right, Jedi playing Forge probably. Let's go. I'm really happy to see people are still playing that. Again, I know that I never got into it, but I want to see more games succeed and thrive within the ecosystem, because that'll only encourage more builders to come in and collaborate with the team or around the project, specifically around the not around the project, around the ecosystem. Burn it down. For you, Rollins. You stream in a different spot? Yes. So I'm in Chicago right now. Came here for a couple of birthdays, and just to see and hang out with family. This is my hometown, so I'm hanging out here for the week, and then I actually fly back on Sunday and have a busy morning that day before the flight. So that's why I won't be able to stream. But after that, hopefully, at least the next couple of Sundays, we'll be able to get back to our usual scheduled programming on Sunday mornings with these tournaments. Actually, before I make that promise, let me just double check. All right, on the 11th, I'm good. On the 18th, I'm good. 25th, I'll be traveling again, but I want to see if we can have a guest host. I've already asked Darkest Night if he's willing to guest host some of the summer tournaments, and he said, of course, because he's awesome. Yeah, it'll come out anywhere from beginning of June 2023 and, June 2026, hopefully. No, we're going to get land. I think we're going to get land relatively soon. Land 1.5. I just don't think land 2.0 is going to come out in the time frame that people want, especially because it sounds like Farpatrod in Mav Chat was talking about what he's going to be doing after land 1.5. And I think he kind of teased boss fights as something that he was planning to do. And so we know that he's going to be working on boss fights. We know that the team wants to get to new game modes, battle pass, cosmetics and skins, all this stuff. So if they're going to take their dev resources and shift away from land, right, and work on all these other things that we've been asking for, I just look at that and I'm just like, there's no way we're going to get land 2.0 by the end of the year. So, and that's fine. I don't, as long as 1.5 is fun and they can keep it interesting, I am totally cool with that. But 2.0, we'll see what the rest of the year looks like. Guten Tag, International Travel Channel. What's going on? Good to see you here. Don't rush summer, man. No, I'm not. I want to enjoy it. I do want to enjoy it, but I'm just saying that I think it's hopefully be a fun summer. We'll get a lot of cool things over in the mix. Jason's asking, does anyone still play that game where you need to buy part token? Golem Overlord, yes, I still do play it, and I'm enjoying it. Where am I at with it? Let's see. Oh no, I don't think I have it open here. So we'll go later. I'm enjoying it, and I haven't spent anything outside of the original Hive. I feel like I'm slowly climbing the leaderboards ish. Not really, but it's great to see a bunch of other accounts fall off, because I want to see what the real player base for this will be. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm still very bullish, not necessarily on Golem Overlord, but on whatever Yixin is building. and his health hasn't been great lately. So it seems like he's recovered. We're getting some cool stuff now. Should be a good time. So playing go. Did you make money or you lost because price crashed? Oh, well, that's a question for Gathering the Magic. But actually, as Gathering the Magic says, I didn't put any money other than the staff. Made that back 3x over just with referrals. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'll say this, right? Like, I guess I made it back with referrals too, but I didn't put anything in outside of the 30 hive. But even now, it's like, I don't know. I feel bad for anybody that jumped in and spent a lot and is now feeling bad about it. But yeah, I don't know. You kind of had to see that coming. Come on, it was too hot. When I compared it to the scrap token, and actually, I think this is great to see right now. So Terracore, which I have been playing Terracore, I just haven't made any content for it yet. But with Terracore, let's see, scrap. I mean, this thing was around like 5 cents. So as soon as like Golem Overlord came out, and I understood, I was just like, I'll be honest, I didn't think it was gonna crash to 5 cents, just because it seemed like Golem Overlord had a lot more hype and a lot larger of a player base and more galvanized of a player base. So to see them at the same level now, it makes sense in hindsight, right? So what is this, 5.6 cents, 5.8 cents? But I think, still have higher expectations for part. Anyone still playing Rising Star? Yes, I am still playing Rising Star. I just take my star bits and I buy more stuff in there every day. So hopefully I'll be able to. Hopefully that game will recover. I don't know what's happening with Star Pro though. I did see people were talking about it. Did they make any tokenomic changes? Blockchain projects. What's up? Unfortunately, all this hype for June is probably going to be nothing burger. TD, land, and GLG due for June. Give me a break. Yeah, well, you're probably right. I've been saying, just to keep my mind sane, that there's no way we're going to get all three of them. Maybe two, just because, well, actually, if you think about it, there's 3 different teams, but at the end of the day, I think it still comes down to Investigator and I don't know what team that is, operations team, to actually like implement all this, right? Because like GLG can finish up their stuff and then give it, and then land can finish up their stuff and then give it, and then Tower Defense, which is a completely different company and team, can finish up their stuff and give it. But it's like there's only 4 release dates in June, and we're coming up to the first one next week. So, you know, I don't think that they're going to do 2 major releases in 1 week. Although to be fair, Genesis League Goals is on its own schedule. They don't seem like they have their own like maintenance and downtime. It doesn't seem like it touches Splinterland, so that could be on its own. And it sounds like, well, they've already teased with Genesis League Goals that that's not coming until late June or early July, I think was what the recent town hall said. So yeah, the most recent town hall, this is while I was traveling, so this is a couple of weeks ago, but still valid. Late June, July is when the full game, and well, here's the thing. I don't know if it's just going to be a beta or if it's going to be the actual game where you can start earning. I hope it's going to be the actual game. If it's just a beta, I'll be honest, that'll be a little, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. It'll just be like, oh, okay, cool, we can play it. It'll be fun. But just like the Tower Defense beta, nobody's talking about it now. People want to play the actual game, start leveling up, start actually building something. But we will get team management. And I don't know if other people are still into Genesis League Goals, but I'm excited about that. Just the way that the whole team design is going to be. So your card collection there is going to be completely different. You only have to like invest in 22 cards over time, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. I mean, it's still a heck of a lot, but you don't, like with every new set that comes out, you won't necessarily, oh man, when you think about it, with every new set that comes out, every new season, MLS season, you don't necessarily need to go out. Granted, it's the same thing with Splinterlands. You don't need to go out and do that, but it's like once you max out a team, you kind of want to put all of your effort and energy into building the synergy around that team. In fact, you're disincentivized from swapping out any pieces in a major way unless it like positively impacts the synergy overall. Speaking of which, where's GLX? It's not even top 5, top 10. Oof. Look at that. That thing is low. Oh, you can't see it because I haven't scrolled down far enough. Right here. I think Icy Flow said they were expecting it to drop down to 0.003 when it was at 3 cents. And I said, there's no way it's going to drop another 90%. But you know what, Icy Flow? I think you might be right. It all really just depends on how quickly the game comes out. Because even with team management, we're not going to necessarily have utility for the GLX token. It also depends on what this summer looks like. Hopefully, if we can get a little bit of a bullish pump and a little bit of a bear market rally, then we'll at least stay relatively stable. But you know, too many people are getting it for free right now. This is just what bothers me. There's just tokens are just getting dumped on the market. People getting it from nodes, people getting it from packs, people getting it from whatever, from staking. So I wonder, you know, what makes this interesting is it'll be fun to watch what happens to the token in like November or December of this year, because staking rewards will be done. Airdrop rewards will be done. That's 200 million right there. 200 million out of the potential 600 million that we're going to get with all the distributions currently working. So it's like 1/3, just boom, cut, dry, done. We would have gotten through a good amount of the game rewards too. The game will be out. Validated rewards would have started, although that's going to go for like 5 years, I think, or however long. And I did pull some out when part was around 30 cents. Nice. Forge quietly and slowly ticking up. Let's see. That's too low for me. For a token that's supposed to be pegged to DEC, that's too low for me. I really wish they hadn't launched their own token, but that's just the Bitcoin maxi in me. It would have been fun to see if they had found a way to incentivize and utilize DEC in that game as well, rather than trying to create something that was supposed to be soft pegged to DEC that was not going to last. Because I don't even know what the Forge tokenomics are, and I'm not trying to hate on the team, but it's like if I can't understand the tokenomics, I'm not going to spend a lot of time, energy, or money there. Double Coconut should be pumping out some type of material for us. Just saying. I agree. I'm, you know, we were promised weekly dev diaries, and one, we're not getting them, and two, when we get them, they are not informative or accurate. We were told there's gonna be a beta 2.0 like a month ago. That didn't happen. Here's the thing, right? Like, I don't want to just be throwing shade to throw shade. Part of it is like, you need to set proper expectations. If you say you're gonna do something, then stick to it. If you can't do it, that's fine. Just don't get everybody's hopes up. Like, that's literally it. That's kind of where I'm thinking, like with the Splinterlands stuff too, right? It's just like, I know that they're trying to go for like really wild, optimistic expectations and deadlines, which is great. I would love for them to hit it, but reality is way tougher than that. And it's like, if we were just told, like, this is why I'm trying to prime all of you guys by saying, like, and I don't have any inside information on Land 2.0. Okay, so I have no idea, even with the planning stuff. Like, I have no idea what's being worked on, where that's at, or whatever, because that's just, it's, you know, probably still with Matt. But my point is that for me personally, I'm just like, I am not going to have any expectations for Land 2.0 until like first half of 2024. So, all right, 1 second, guys. And we're back. All right, Leandro's saying, what's up, Leandro? I considered stop playing Forge. However, every time the boss dies, I just can't stop attacking the next boss after respawn. They got you hooked. It's a sign of a good game. And I see my profits there as free money because I always play while watching something. Hey, that's fair, man. I have a new account playing Forge, so I guess I'm hooked too. That's great to see. I would love to be able to set aside some time to get back to Forge or to try it again. All right, have we started maintenance yet? It's past 10:30. Yes. All right. Sweet. Forge was, so it's up like what, 25%? But dude, there's like no liquidity on any of these tokens. Look at this. Let's go back to Forge. I mean, first of all, this is the market cap for this is what? $137,000. Like, you're not gonna be making massive bucks if you buy it at 0.19. The spread isn't terrible, but still. So what's the reason that it's going up? Can you tell me? Or do people know? Or is it just like secret super spy reason? Inside info, somebody knows what's coming from a dev standpoint and they're buying up now because they expect it to go up. Oh, there's a staking post. Oh, okay, well, I'll wait for Tails. Is Tails still doing content on that? I haven't seen anything. I've seen him focus more on Splinterlands. But I'll wait for a Tails video. I should go read it myself. Another case of they just need to stop saying things and creating hype that they can't keep up with and only hurts everyone. Agreed. I mean, I just think that's a general good rule to follow moving forward. And again, it's constructive criticism. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. Like I said, I know a lot of people on the team. I got to meet a lot of people on the team. They're working hard, guys. They're really trying to get this out, and they're putting in a lot of time, effort, and energy into it. So this is not meant to be a criticism of them. It's more so meant to be a criticism of the way that they're setting expectations. And so I think hopefully that's something that's being discussed, and we'll see with the new. I think next week there'll be a new roadmap after the planning sessions, so we'll see what that looks like overall. But all I can say is I'm still just super excited for everything that's coming down the road. I don't want them to rush it. At the same time, I want it yesterday. So I live in a duality like that. All right, Forge staking and legendary reforge cost will help it move up. Nice. All right, so you're saying I should ape into Forge right now. What's up, discussing Splinterlands? Completely agree on expectation management. If we get hyped about something that is 1 year out, it's tough to keep the excitement up for that long. Yeah. Okay, but can I know I just said expectation management is important, but can I play the devil's advocate on my own argument here? Because I think there is a fine line and a balance that a tightrope that can be walked. One of the things that makes this project so exciting is the fact that the team comes on weekly and talks about all the cool stuff that they're working towards and that they like. Now, they always caveat this by saying, we can't, we're not going to guarantee anything. A lot of this stuff will change. Wait until there's a post. Now we've learned even when there's a post, wait until there's a proposal, right? So like a lot of this stuff is just kind of up in the air, but it does get us excited. It gives us a lot to talk about. It gives us a lot to look forward to. And I got to say, I'm not a big gamer. In fact, I wouldn't even consider myself a gamer. At least I haven't been for the last decade plus. But even with all the other games that I have played and come across, it's like I'm not paying attention to them in the same way because I'm not engaged as often. I'm not given this hype. So I guess my point is I love the fact that they're so open and as transparent as they can be about what they're working on for the future, because that's what keeps the community here so engaged, unlike many other communities that I've been a part of or that I'm still a part of, right? I'm just kind of like riding the wave until the next crypto bull run, but I'm not paying attention as much attention to what the weekly, daily things are, mainly because I don't think the communities around those projects are the same as here. They're not as galvanized, they're not as engaged, they're not as like obsessed with where everything is going. So I love the fact that we get that. I don't want that to stop. I think my feedback then would be, let's continue with that even on a weekly basis. I love Mondays. I love looking forward to the town halls. So I would want them to continue doing that, but when they put out expectations and timelines, just be realistic and we'll live with it. Like, we'll live with it, like, come on to the town hall on Monday and just be like, yeah, land phase 2 is going to come out in June 2024, right? But we're going to work on a bunch of other stuff before then. Small quality of life fixes. We're going to engage with the community, see what are the things that they want, what are the game modes. But land 2.0, that's coming out in 2024, right? That's just what it is. That, like, and I'll be like, okay, that's cool. Like, sure, a lot of people can look at that and be like, oh, well, you promised us and blah, blah, blah. And I get it. For people who've been playing land or holding land for a while, that's fine. I get it. But I do think land 1.5 is going to satisfy a lot of the needs that, at least for someone like me, that has been looking forward to land as a small landholder. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the longer term timelines, right? And what would be cool is if so here's a little bit more feedback, and maybe we can build on something here and take it back to Weirdbeard, right? Like, we go to the town halls for info on all the things that they're looking forward to, right? All things that they're working on, all the things that we're looking forward to. But if they just did other things to like engage the community that weren't necessarily like, oh, like this is going to need like tons of ideation, development, and creative time, right? But just did like weekly contests. I know they do that already, but like weekly tournaments, weekly whatever. I don't know. That could add a lot of value to the entertainment side of what these town halls are, rather than just an information dump, right? And a lot of times there's a lot of good information, then there'll be town halls where it's just like regurgitating a lot of the same old stuff, which is fine, because what I love is digging through for all the little nuggets and bits of information. But yeah, we'll see how things move forward. You love the content, very fresh. Oh, well, thank you, RK3. Thank you for hitting like. I appreciate you. I love it that we get so much information from the team, but the flip side is that makes us impatient to wait for all the good stuff. Indeed. Well, and that's the point discussing Splinterlands, I think, is if they're going to reveal stuff to us, like even for example, the SPS staking. So Matt came on, talked about SPS staking, and I know people were like upset about it. I was somewhat neutral. I was surprised that the numbers were so high, but then looking at the example, it's like, okay, well, I guess that's kind of in line with what they want. So I'm actually excited for the implementation, for the phasing out of CP. But Matt comes on, talks about it. It was on the roadmap for Q2, so all of us are expecting it to be done by the end of June. And then Weirdbeard in Mav chat is like, yeah, it's like happening after land or something like that. Which again, that's totally fine. But I guess it's like, okay, if Matt's gonna come on and tease something, give us a timeline or an updated timeline, right? Because I'm like you, man. I get excited. I want all the stuff yesterday, and I know they do too. So, but I feel like there's a lot of really cool stuff coming down the pipeline, and I know the team is trying to work towards like having a better focus on like not necessarily marketing, but just like expectation management. So, I think the second half of the year is going to be way smoother. It's not going to be perfect, but you guys got to look at the first half of 2023, and if you're not impressed from a direct relative comparison between 2023, what's been shipped, versus 2022, I feel like the team has been really on point in delivering a bunch of different things. Yeah, Q2's been a little bit slow, and I don't know if they're going to get everything that they wanted to get out in Q2, but it's been much more organized, and I think the process is just getting refined and getting better. I've seen that externally, and I've also seen some of that internally too. Don't ape into Forge, just enjoy the game. Lots of new features down the road. Survival mode, hero leveling, and skills will be added. Sweet. I wouldn't give a date. That keeps setting them up for disaster. Yeah, but I think we all want to know when stuff may happen, right? Like, a time frame would be good. It's just don't make the time frame like as soon as possible. It's like, Q1 2024. I think one of the biggest things for me last year was they came out with like Genesis League goals announcement and tower defense, and the community sentiment was, oh my gosh, like we're gonna get new games, we're gonna get all this stuff. Is this coming next month? That's amazing. And it's like, oh wait, then we find out this stuff isn't even like, it hasn't even been started in terms of like ideation and development. So it's like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna try for end of the year or early next year or whatever. And so I don't know. But, part of it last year, like it's an unfair thing to look at, because part of it was also, the layoffs that took place at the end of November 2022. So I have a lot of empathy and understanding for that. But I just what I'm talking about isn't what happened. I'm talking about what happened afterwards. I'm talking about like the expectations early on. So it's like they talked about all these things, and then instead of like giving a direct update and saying, yeah, we haven't built any of it yet. We've signed the part. We've inked the deal with MLSPA. We've inked the deal with Double Coconut, but we haven't started building anything. It's gonna take a year, right? Hopefully, we get it done in less than a year. Again, I think that would have been fine. We would have all been like, okay, cool. Rather than us getting to like December, January, and being like, hey, where's this game? The MLS season's coming. Hey, where's this game? We thought beta for tower defense was supposed to be here, So I don't mind the longer term timelines personally, because I'm in it until 2025, and then we'll see what happens in 2025. Now that you know more about Land 1.5, are you looking to pick up more plots or change your strategy? No, I am not picking up any more plots. I'm not changing my strategy. I'm just... Land for me was never going to be like an investment, right? I'm really, really trying to approach the game as not an investor, as a player. So I have my plots. I just wanted to be a participant. I just wanted to be a landlord. So I'm going to have mine. But like I said, I'm excited about all the different ideas they have to get people engaged with Land. Will that stuff come out right away? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe Land 1.5 gets peppered out throughout the rest of the year, right? So not that it's gonna get delivered later in the year, but like we get like the first iteration of it, MVP, and then all these cool ideas that they implement maybe come in later. Hi, we're in the game. Can we burn DEC? Where in the game can we burn DECB at? You can. So I don't know what Blue Fox. I don't know if you're talking about for now. Well, it's maintenance, so I can't go in. But you can burn it for guild upgrades, and I believe you can do it for potions. And then there's going to be this great burning that comes up soon. So I'll be burning all my DECB for that. No, you won't. If they said Land 2.0 would be June 24, your mind would shift to June 25 out of skepticism. It's natural to be skeptical. But hey, you know what's great about that, KQ Forever? Is if my mind went to June 2025 and they delivered in June 2024 because they gave themselves the appropriate amount of time, I'd be happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this came a year early. Christmas came early. Mrs. Crypto Panda saying, how about more like weekly community engagement like a Splinterlands karaoke night? That could be cool. I feel like a better avenue for something like that would be Splinterlands TV. So that's an option. I'm just trying to think of like what else they could do with town halls to make them more exciting and engaging. They should do weekly death wheels on the town hall. Actually, that'd be awesome if they did. I think I want to propose that. They should just have a session. Everybody who's there gets to put their IGN in. You tie your Discord account or something to your IGN, and then they have like a little poll or a check-in on Discord. So just so that it can't be gamed with all the bot accounts out there. And then we have fun. And no, I don't listen on Discord. I watch on YouTube, but still. I think anybody who's in the game that's not on Discord is missing out, but I get it. If you want to be more casual, that's cool. They put out a lot of stuff recently, and it has been very hype. I guess it would make things way more hype if I had no idea that it was happening, and then boom, it's out. Well, that's kind of what the second half of last year was. If you remember, like early on, they kept teasing, "Oh, we have a big announcement." And they partner with the MLSPA, partner with Double Coconut. Rift Watchers was coming, so yeah. I'd probably bet that there are things in the works right now that we're not aware of that will hopefully be cool surprises over the summer or later this year. Blockchain Projects says someone should make a betting page for all the Splonos projects. Give us odds, bet on delivery dates. It would keep us entertained. Web3, somebody set it up on Hive. They should put release dates when it's literally ready to release. Fair enough. After Sound the Slumlord. What you talking about? I only got three land plots. The Great Burning. Oh, about the Great Burning. Okay, so after maintenance, it'll be live. So that's what we are all waiting for now. I'm assuming maintenance is not done. Nope. Let's go to Discord, actually. Tech updates. All right, so there will be a regularly scheduled downtime at 11:30 Eastern. All right, that's all he said. So that's all we got. Somewhere. Oh yeah, energy. I forgot energy, and the burn promo. That'll be coming up soon. So we start burning today. Have to wait until the end of June to see if we win any prizes. That is a long wait. Come on, Gathering the Magic. It's not that long. Summer's going to fly by, even though we don't want it to. But I really like the way that this is designed to incentivize people to jump in early rather than just sniping at the end. I think, Darkest Night, Level Up Life, Yvonne, all these guys burning like 1 million, maybe even some of them 1 million plus. I think what's his name? Dwayne said he's going to do 800,000, right? All these people are going to set the tone. I mean, they're going to set the tone, and then hopefully someone's going to come in and burn like 10 million. That'd be awesome. So I was on the phone with Darkest Night before this, and I was just like, all right, man. I'm like, I know you're chasing leaderboards. I'm going to cheer you on. I hope you make it. And I hope, like, your 1 million is at the top of the leaderboard after today. But even if you lose, let's say, because I told him, like, dude, even if you're not top 200, let's say you burn 1 million DEC and you're not even in the top 200 to get a title or whatever the case is, that just means that we're burning a crap ton of DEC, and it's so good for the economy overall. So I feel like it's a win-win, but maybe, me, I tend to look at things with a little bit of rose-colored glasses sometimes. No Death Wheels, more info. I'm down for that. Although I do love Death Wheels. They could run for the beginning of Town Hall for the Death Wheel and should be done by the end towards Q&A. Yeah. I'll be on vacation. Won't be able to see if I won anything until early July. Just log in, man. Just think about Zerial. It seems like yesterday that it was released. Actually, that's true. It does feel like yesterday that it was released. And we're 28 days in now. It's end of May. So what are our final thoughts on Zerial? Was it a success? Was it a failure? We're obviously not looking at it. We don't know from the team's perspective what their target goal was. I highly doubt that I don't know. Maybe Aggie's super bullish, so maybe he thought 15K was not even going to be enough. But I have to imagine that there was like some conservative number in there that was like, if we sell X amount, we're good, right? Justifies the time and energy and whatever we spent on developing this. So I don't know if 5K, we haven't even hit 5K yet, but close to 5K is that number. But this is something where the community spoke with their wallets, and whether you agree with it or not, I think that it's always good to see. So Can't wait for the I burned 100,000 DEC and only got a nightmare pack comments. Yeah, we'll probably get some of that. But here's the thing. You burn 100,000 DEC and you still get all that guild points, all those guild points. So to me, the value is there regardless. Will burning 250,000 DC get me into the top 200? I don't know, but I'm excited to see. This is actually a really exciting morning, or at least, stream time for me. I think this whole first week is going to be really fun and interesting. Because if you think about it, it's like tomorrow you're going to get like 2.9 something points rather than 3 points. So it's not going to be that much of a difference, but it will be that much more expensive for newer people, or for people coming in, right? It'll be slightly more expensive. There'll be random gifts as well, so leaderboard isn't the only thing getting rewarded. Correct, yes. So like every 10k gets you into, I guess, some kind of raffle or something. Do a 52-week puzzle guessing game. The first that guesses the thing gets a Lux. Well, that's not a bad idea. How much am I going to burn? I have like 20,000 DECB. That's definitely going in. And then I just want to see where things are at. I don't have much DEC outside of that. And all the DEC that I'm holding is stuff that people have sent me as part of like the tournament sponsorship that I'm planning to use for tournaments. So I'm not going to burn that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more excited to see how this goes with the rest of the community, the rest of the game economy. I don't need to be a big winner in this. I think the whole thing is going to be a big win for the entire ecosystem. Town Hall promo card, Ghostly BG, listening to everyone's amounts, probably not. I mean, it depends. I mean, 250,000 DEC, don't get me wrong. That's like $200. Like how many people are throwing like thousands of dollars at this? Right? Like if I'm going to be conservative, I would say that like Darkest Night, Yvonne, Level Up Life, all these folks that are planning to burn $1 million, that's the highest number that I've heard. So you'd really need to have some like unspoken or behind the scenes whales that are going to come in and just start burning a ton. You may get Matt and Aggie deciding to burn a lot of DEC as well. But I have a big issue with DEC. I wanted to make a video this morning, or I'll make a video at some point, but I don't think that DEC should be bridged out to other chains. And I know it's a very radical thing, especially considering where we're at now. But we really don't know how much DEC is out there. And one of my fears is that we're getting toyed with by the whales right now. That just crush the DEC price whenever there's not enough utility. And I wouldn't be surprised if that just continues to happen because they're sitting on billions upon billions of DEC. So part of me is like, I would feel strong enough to actually put this into a proposal that I would want to see DEC be on Hive only. And there would need to be, I don't know if it was Icy Flow or someone mentioned like a good idea of like doing a snapshot of like, all right, if you have DEC sitting on other chains right now, you have until X date to send it back. And then we're going to create a new Hive only DEC token. We're going to get a snapshot of that. And then that'll be it. Mainly because, again, we could be toyed with for years if there's billions out there. Well, the game is not big enough. The player base is not large enough to be eating through billions of DEC every year. There'll be randoms as well. Correct. All right, so do a 50. Wait, how did I get so far back? Darkest Night will have 300 entries for prizes. He'll be a happy man, especially. Yeah, dude. I mean, if he wins a Rooney, that'd be awesome. I bought 25 yesterday. The price is holding up, so I bought. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, you bought Zerial. Okay, cool. The amount I'm burning was basically set aside for guild contributions anyway, so it works. There you go. I think what's going to be really exciting for this, knowing that guild contributions or guild points are coming soon, or guild power, I think is what it's called, is the fact that I think people will be much looser with their DEC in their guilds now, knowing that they can take a majority of it with them if they ever get kicked out. Like, I mean, I have a pretty cool guild, so I was never worried about that. But even more so now, it's like, okay, I have some extra DEC. Let's throw it in here because I know that I get to keep that value regardless. You're not bringing any DEC because you need it for land. Fair enough. Anyone who is participating in DEC burn, do we all win a prize or will there be losers? Well, every 10,000 points you get. So today, for every like 3,333 DEC that you spend, will get you into like a raffle, essentially, get you a raffle entry. So you're not guaranteed to win anything, but you are guaranteed to have a raffle entry for the 10,000 points, as well as being able to use that DEC towards future guild contributions. Someone want to buy some cereal? I need some DEC. How much is cereal going for on the market? I like the DECB for energy. Do people want to see more DECB come into the mix here? I think we talked about it on yesterday's stream, but I'm curious to know if people would support that in a proposal. I've said publicly that I probably wouldn't. I don't want to see any more DECB. I think voucher utility should be kept separate, and DEC utility should be kept separate. It was a good idea at the time. I supported it. Looking back, I think it had moderate to very little success. It did raise the value of vouchers, which was cool because vouchers were needed at that time for like Vrus and all that. But I would rather just see both of those things siloed. Get DEC its proper utility, get vouchers their proper utility. Okay, Inumar is saying, what I'm really excited about right now is the removal of bots in Modern League, but it still isn't getting implemented. Yeah. That's another thing that's on the timeline or on the docket. So I don't know what that looks like, but I will be very excited to play in Modern League after that. Unless, of course, I can't find a match. What's up, Dwayne? Guys, we have Dwayne Cunningham in the house. Let's go. Guys, if you don't know who Dwayne is, he is one of the premier content creators for Splinterlands. I saw his content when I was getting into the game, so make sure you go check out his channel. While not moving, DEC burn at the same time made me refrain. Yeah. How much more will we need for land? I bought all the starter buildings. I don't know. See, this is what I'm saying now. Where I'm just like, land phase 2, if that gets pushed, either end of the year or sometime next year, I figure I'll just get my DEC then. I don't necessarily want to buy DECB for it because I don't know what to expect. I wonder what Vugtis will burn. Yeah, Vugtis is sitting on a lot. He's my favorite whale. Or they, my favorite whale. Just because they're very active in Discord and chat, so you want to see that kind of engagement from somebody who is in there. And I love the fact that they're active and they don't just throw around their weight, unlike some other whales, right? It's like I feel like they're very thoughtful. So I've heard a few whales ready to burn 5 to 10 million. All right, 5 to 10 million. I actually think I think we can get 300 million. That's my goal. If we can burn 300 million, that would be beautiful. I mean, if we can burn 3 billion, that'd be great. But I'll start small. What about DECB? Are you asking me what about DECB? I'm gonna burn 20,000-ish DECB or whatever I have left is going. It's going up in flames. I don't think the fear of DEC on other chains is warranted. DEC was never really an amazing option on other chains, even with the liquidity pool. Okay, so KQ forever. The reason it's a fear for me, and why I do think it should be warranted, is because if there exists multiple billion DEC tokens on other chains, they never necessarily need to make their way back to Hive. They can just be used as a way to manipulate the market. And we don't have a full understanding. I mean, yes, I could scrape BSC scan and Etherscan, and I have done that in the past. In fact, we should just do that now. Why not? Anybody want to dive down this rabbit hole with me? I'm not perfect with it. BS scan. BSC scan. BSC scan. But we've been able to look at the wallets here and see what exactly is out there. Basically, it just leaves so much open for like market manipulation, which that's fine, free and open market. But I don't think we know the true. Here's the thing: we know how damaging the SPS airdrop was in terms of how much SPS or DEC that it printed, but we actually don't know how damaging it was. Like the team is saying that there's 5.1 billion, which is true. It's accurate, right? There's 5.1 billion on Hive, but just this morning, I can't show you right now, but just this morning, oh, actually, I can show you. Wait, hold up. Can we go to like DEC? Oh, there's not gonna be liquidity here. Where can we go? Pancake swap. You know what? You just have to take my word for it, because I don't want to connect my wallet and do all that stuff. So take my word for it, and I will put out a video where I actually go through it. Just in the LPs alone, right? So you have the LP DEC DAI LP on Ethereum. You have the BUSD DEC LP on the Binance Smart Chain. The amount of liquidity that we have times the amount of DEC tokens, or times the value of DEC tokens, means that between both of those, we have anywhere from like 550 million to 600 million. Let's just say 600 million tokens just in the LPs, right? So there's another 600 million in the LPs, and I don't know what that is as a percentage of the 5.1 billion, but it's significant, right? It's more than 10%. So we have an additional 10% that exists outside just in the liquidity pools. But there's also a ton that exists in private wallets. And that's what we're going to look at. So I'm going to go down this rabbit hole. I will catch up on the chat, but for people, why is there no... Where's the... Oh, is this the BSC one? Yeah, okay. All right, so dark energy crystals. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is super bright. Is there any way I can make it dark? Okay, sorry. We're just gonna have to deal with light mode. We'll be quick. Okay, so this is BSC scan. So everything is visible on the blockchain, right? We can see it. Just like Hive, even though Hive, we tend to lose them in the couch cushions, but that's just more a reporting thing. Here, BSC scan, it's not going to lie. We have everything. So you can see there's a total supply of 1 trillion DEC sitting on Binance Smart Chain. Obviously, it's not actually 1 trillion because a majority is going to be sitting in the holding wallet or the distribution wallet. And you can see 99.9% is sitting in this distribution wallet. But so this is perfect. So in the Pancake Swap DEC BUSD, there's 230 million, right? So there's 230 million here. There's roughly 230 something million or 200 something million on the Binance Smart Chain or on the Ethereum side. So you can see here, there's 231 million. Now check this out. You have a bunch of other wallets here. This account has 90 million DEC. This account has 86 million DEC. This account has 44 million DEC. Right? So there's, again, I mean, I would consider those maybe not whales, but that's definitely enough to move the price, right? Move the market. So I don't know. To me, it's just like, I would love to see this closed off. I would love to see everything go back into the initial distribution wallet contract. I don't know if any of these wallets are bridge wallets either. Hopefully they are. So some of them have to be. If these are bridges, then maybe I'll feel a little bit better. But somebody who has more experience with BSC scan or Etherscan can take that over. All right, we'll close out of that because it's too bright. so we'll just stay here. All right, time to catch up on the chat. Yvonne, you need to take your DEC tournament fund and put it into a proposal to get 5% of SPS tournament budget for your summer series. I'm 99% sure we'll pass. I don't think so, man. I mean, it'd be cool, but I don't think people are open to that. Hey, give me 1 second, all right? Be back. All right, sorry about that. Especially if you work with Xbot to try and prevent a battle helper. Is anyone aware? Is anyone aware of other battle helpers out there? Even obviously private ones. I know there's the private bots, but battle helpers are much more difficult to combat. And in my chat with Siler from Xbot, he even said that like he could easily make a private one if he wanted to. So did I read correctly that GP will now count towards existing contributions? I am pretty confident I recently read that. GP will now count towards existing contributions. No, it will not. I don't think that they're going to honor that or offer that, Aaron. At least that's not my understanding. Zerial's $35. All right, cool. I'm all for DCB only if they delay land further. Otherwise, no. Do a DECB promo every month, but require half voucher, half DEC to mint. But see, it's just like why vouchers don't need to be included. I want actual voucher utility. We're just not getting voucher utility, which is really frustrating. At least not consistent voucher utility. I'm actually shocked it's staying above 7 cents. I don't know who's buying it for 7 cents because I'm selling, right? So, I mean, I guess there's people like speculating on the price, and that could be an easy 2x when it happens. But what's that, Mystic Force? It's like we don't know when the guild building stuff are going to come out. There's no talk about another promo card. Like there's no. God, I hate to sound so negative, but like there's no voucher utility anywhere on like the roadmap, not the official roadmap, but like on my internal mental roadmap for the next 6-8 weeks, right? Actually, no, they might get the guild buildings out in July. So 4 to 6 weeks. I see Flo saying do a DEC promo every month. Okay. 3.7 million. Delay on peak monsters. Whoa, that's pretty intense. You love a good rabbit hole, Harry Larry McNary. Good to have you here. How often and how long will draws happen? Daily? I think everything is going to be at the end. Number 3 and number 4 are also contracts. Oh, Cosmos, do you know this stuff better? Most people know this stuff better than I do. But what is that? So, do you know what the contracts are? Is it possible to find out what they are? Could they be? I don't know what you mean by contracts. Sorry, I'm still learning. Sure, there's a few hundred million DEC on other chains, but what you're looking at identified at all? What's out there on BSC? Billions, fear. Oh, you're saying my fear of billions is not warranted. Fine, you got me there. Unless somebody hacks the contract. It's a risk. Unnecessary risk. Okay, that was a disappointing rabbit hole. You barely went in. I'm sticking to Ancient Aliens. Fair enough. Let me know if there's any aliens. I'm buying. I'll buy for 7. Voucher utility is in pack buying. Just a reminder. Not much, but still something to mention if you forgot. You're right. But are we seeing major pack sales on Tower Defense and Rift Watchers? I would argue not. Tower defense. So one thing I've been looking forward to the most, and I just have no idea what's going on with it. It's icon before the address. Okay, cool. Love ancient aliens. All right, potential DEC hack on other chains. Touche. That's valid. I mean, no. I don't know. Now you got me going back and forth on this. I like the idea of operating in a multi-chain world. All right, so I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. But if DEC is going to be the stable coin or stable token for your game, and your game operates on Hive, and I know DEC is natively on the Binance Smart Chain, or is natively built on the Binance Smart Chain, but it's like, if the game operates on Hive and it's supposed to be a stable token that's used for in-game stuff, there's no need for it to be on another chain. It has no utility. It has no actual utility on Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum, or BNB Chain or Ethereum. The utility is something that we've given it, which is the liquidity pools. And I'm arguing that you don't even need that liquidity. If you want to operate with the game and you want to take value out or in, why not just use the governance token? Shoot, but the governance token is not stable. All right, I'm disagreeing with myself live here on stream, so I don't know. Let's just stop. Combine cards and make hybrid cards would bring the numbers. Oh, wait. So I put out that video where I was just like, we should make a promo card that is the combination of, or like the burning of old cards. But what if we did another like Zerial type of thing where you could go in and burn like 5 earth and 5 fire for like a earth and fire monster? I like it. Voucher utility is on Hive, voucher liquidity pool, and you can sell vouchers on any pump and rebuy. Dude, that's not, I mean, Andre, I get what you're saying, but that's not voucher utility. Vouchers are infinitely inflationary, so the value just keeps going down, and you put them into the LP. So you buy them to put them into the LP, but because they don't have any value, half of your LP continues to go down. Sure, if you're disciplined enough, you sell on the pump, right? But I would argue most people aren't disciplined enough. I know I'm not. I mean, I'm not, and I don't try to be. I just long-term hold. I don't mess with the voucher. Well, I do have stuff in the voucher Hive liquidity pool, but that's just a productive place for me to keep them. I even stopped putting it in there. Shh, Andre, keep it quiet. DEC on other chains is important for liquidity as Hive does not have it. All right, fine, New Age, if you say so. Hybrid merging sounds awesome. Hope someone suggests it to Matt. Combine 2 cards from 2 different splinters on amount of DEC based on rarity to create a new dual splinter card. Would be so much fun. The problem is there's no easy way to do this because there's 5 main splinters. A dragon obviously doesn't count. You could put dragon in the mix, but then whatever gets paired with dragon is tough. But you could create 5 different combinations. So I'm thinking like it'd be fun if there was like 5 promo cards. Hold on. I need the visual here to help me. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, Guys, hold on. Okay, so what if it was like this? You make 5 promo cards, and in order, and make them whatever. It's 5 promo cards, but in order to get them, you need to burn. So, let's say it's one of them is like a fire and water. So, in order to get the fire and water, you need to burn 5 fire monsters and 5 water monsters to get 1 BCX. And you can make them all like meta cards, but not overpowered. Like they could all be like 1 mana cards that have like an interesting ability, similar to the 1 mana cards, or make them like 2 mana cards, right? 2 mana cards that have like interesting abilities that you can throw into a lot of different battles. I like this. I think we got something here, because it would burn a hell of a lot more cards, and people could pick and choose which ones they wanted. It's just like, oh, I want the fire and water one. Let me grab some heat smiths and Pelacor bandits. I'm gonna burn these. All right, I think we got something here. I like it. "10 years from now, SPL will have 5 million users, and there will be YouTube videos complaining about why SPL players burned very valuable digital assets in the past. $1 billion worth." I can't wait, man. I'm trying to. That was the whole point with the Venari Heatsmith burn yesterday. Well, I want a Bitcoin pizza moment. I hope. Well, it's not gonna be that much, but it's like if Venari Heatsmith ever gets to $1, we burned $13,000 worth of value yesterday. We burned $13,000 worth of value, and then turned that into like 69,000 DEC, which is less than $60 worth of value, and sent that to the winner. Kind of like Splinter Force. I didn't know you can combine lower rarity cards into a higher rarity. That's cool. Or combine, let's say, 5 karma cards. All right. Add a DEC cost plus. Interesting. Okay. What about combining 4K common cards to make 1 max gold card? I don't know if we'll ever get there, but it could be interesting. Someone make the proposal. Let's go. I'll vote for it. Have a page that shows all the different combinations and costs and set caps. All right, Cosmos, thank you for checking this. They're proxy smart contracts, so their logic is hidden. I've looked at a couple transactions. It looks like a bridge contract, probably from. Okay. So I was gonna guess maybe it's Terra Block. Maybe one was Terra Block. Maybe one was from the team. I'm trying to think if there's the Monster Market bridge also, but that might just be a. Oh no, that could be a contract as well. You can turn Pelacor Bandit into a max gold legendary. But that'd be weird. That'd be weird to have like a legendary Pelacor Bandit and a rare or common Pelacor Bandit. But I guess you could have all different rarities too if somebody didn't want to burn all 4,000. All right, is the game back? Oh, sorry, I'm like fading here. I'm tired. Dang it, it's not back yet. Oh, there's my decrops. All right, let's see. I want to see what the comments on this are like. Oh, not much. Flowey. All right, well, that's good to see. We're seeing a lot of. Hey, did they make the changes yet to the pre-proposal process? I don't think so. Oh, this is under maintenance too? All right, that's fine. I guess we'll come back later. There's not even... see, this is what we need. Tower defense and Genesis League Goals 4. We need something to do and something to play during maintenance streams. Guys, do you realize that when Tower Defense is out, or when actually probably more likely when Genesis League Goals is out, we won't have any more maintenance streams. At least they won't be called maintenance streams. They'll just be Genesis League sports streams, unless I pick up another game, which I guess I could have done a long time ago. But there we go, 820 Splintoshis. Everybody's getting ready. Let's freaking go. Well, this is interesting to see. Who burned a ton of DEC already? Because this is in the positive after leaderboard rewards were given out yesterday. Didn't know you could combine cards. No, I did not know. I don't play it, man. Just being honest. Go play Splinter Forge while you wait. Even after burning all those seal packs, we still have over 3 million unopened. Yep. I wonder how many the team has for the rewards. That's got to be sitting in a holding account or something, right? We burned 2.5 million. 3 million currently circulating. And asset prices are through the floor. So, I mean, this will require a relatively large player base to come in and soak all of that up. Which I hope we get this year, but I wouldn't bet money on it. I think we'd have to wait until the bull run. Let me check Discord real quick. No updates. Come on, investigator. We want to see this thing burn. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Let me just grab some more water. I'll be right back. All right. Vilson's in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. How is Greece? Blue Fox, how many whales is there in the game? And if they have millions of DEC or DCV, our chance to win is small? Well, yeah, I would say no matter if there's whales or not, your chance to win is going to be small, or it's going to depend on how many people enter. In terms of how many whales there are in the game, I don't know. You'd have to define whale. But I wouldn't be surprised to see... I don't know. I'd say there's probably a couple hundred whales in the game. And I guess I'm defining whales as like people who have mid 5 figures, high 5 figure, low 6 figure assets in the game. I think it should go by rare level 5, common 2 splinters. Okay. Well, you know, this is a place in which CP could actually become valuable. Because it's like, if we were to do this this card combining thing for promo cards, it's like instead of it being like 5 cards from each splinter, it's like you need, let's say, like 25 collection power from each splinter per BCX, right? Or 50 collection power from each splinter per BCX. Yeah. Status survival. When land is usable, how much activity do you presume will happen? There's no way all the revealed plots will be used because I don't think there will be more than a small pop in card prices. There's no way all the revealed plots will be used because I don't think there'll be. It's hard to say. We can go here and see how much land has actually been claimed. I think we're about like 80%. But the problem is like, is all of it going to be worked? And I don't know. Change, yes. Oh, you mean chance? Okay, so we got it right. Wilson doing good. Awesome to hear. Solomon Chaos leaderboard winners might win the most of the raffle prizes too. That a poor way to design an event? The Great Burning? No, I don't think that this is a poor way to design it. It's like you're being rewarded for the more that you spend. So I don't think that that's an issue. At the end of the day, you could just get 10,000 points and have a ticket in the raffle. And you could try to win the lottery, but let's be real. If you buy more lottery tickets, then if you buy more lottery tickets, you have a higher chance of winning stuff. So that's just stats to me. I don't find that. I don't necessarily see that as a flaw. Was the burning supposed to be live today? Yep, I believe so. We are live. Maintenance is over. 3 hours. Wait, what? Is it not going to be now? That's be so disappointing. They said it's going to go live during maintenance. Five years the Great Burning starts in. What? 3 hours and 30 minutes? F that. Well, this stream's over. What's 3 hours and 30 minutes from now? 3 p.m. Oh my god. I do want to do it with Darkest Night. Okay, so how about this? I'll probably gonna end the stream soon, and then I'll see if Darkest Night wants to hop on at 3 o'clock my time, and we'll just do a really short stream because then I have Splinterlands TV tonight too. Jeez, I think we did this for the Zerial promo too. Website is up. Event starts. Yeah, he'll never play it. Oh, Splinter Forge. Yeah, I mean maybe at some point, but right now it's just not on my list, guys. I'm sorry. No hate. It's all love for the game. Rare Raptor. I think what they're building is cool. I don't have the time and energy right now. There won't be any major change in price of cards with land. Most people already have. True. How much will you burn? I'm gonna burn at least 20,000 of my DECB, and then that might be it for now. We'll see. More Forge for me then, and Jedi. He is killing it on the leaderboards. Nice. It starts in 50 days and 2 hours. What? Burn your day away and stay on stream for 3.5 hours. I definitely cannot do that. Also, like I'm like, I want to go take a nap, and I have a ton of work to do. Yeah, I'll be at work. We'll burn when I get home. Do the burning on SPL TV. Oh, he might. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Damn, I was really hoping we'd see this live with you guys. All right. Well, let me ask. Does anybody want me to stream in a couple of hours? Because if you don't, then we can just do it tonight at SPL TV, which will be in like 8.5 hours. That's not a bad idea. We'll just do that. What time is your SPL TV stream? I always forget. It's 8 p.m. Central, so 9 Eastern. I don't understand the SPS airdrop ending. Does this make the validator node useless? Wait, that doesn't make sense. The SPS airdrop was done. It's been done for almost a year now. So validator nodes are not useless. Those aren't necessarily tied together. Harris, good morning, man. I haven't talked to you in so long, dude. How are you? I would tune in for sure. Oh, damn you guys for being so awesome. Ryan, you too. No, you guys are great. Okay. Let's just do that then. Let's have it go live. So I won't go live. I'll go live a little bit before the start of the event. We'll hop in for a little bit, and that'll give me a couple of hours to knock out some things. And I guess I'm just gonna stay home today, which is totally fine. I'll run spares tomorrow. It'll be good. Knock out some work. I'll chat with Darkest Night. Yeah. Oh, let me text him. All right. You know what? I'll just call him after the stream. All right. Well, hopefully, at the very least, I was able to keep you guys somewhat entertained during maintenance. I think we were all hyped we'd be able to do this right now. But I guess we're going to have to wait. For those who will still be awake, I know it's going to be late for some folks. What's up, Virus? Good to see you here. Sad I missed the stream. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. We were just chatting about everything, life. No, not really. It was a very Splinterlands focused stream. But we did get some good ideas for the promo card. Okay, so yeah, let's just do this. I'll be back on in about 3 hours. Hopefully, Darkest Night can make it. If not, you'll just see me burn my measly 20,000. If anybody's burning a ton and wants to come on and share their screen and show it, I'm all for that too. But yes, I'm gonna go now so that I'm not streaming for like 15 hours today, and I can get some stuff done. All right, guys, have an awesome rest of your 3 hours, and I'll be back right before this starts. So, peace.